Hey everybody, welcome back to the homestead here. Today, as you can see, we got some lumber here, and what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be screwing these pieces together, and these are going to form the skids for what will be the tool shed. So if you can see over here, we have the shed right there, and we're going to put it on these skids over here. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and we'll start getting this project going. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and move the mower here and finish screwing this back, these other two together. And basically the idea is putting those skids down, I can build the frame on top of it, and then I'll be able to lay down the floor and put all the bracing in and start building walls going up the sides there. So, but first I got to get these skids all into place and right where I want them, get them leveled out as best I can, and then I can start moving forward from there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this moved. All right, we got the basic layout of the skids right here. Now all I gotta do is just get the laser level, little laser light, and I'll make sure that everything is actually squared up there, and then I can start putting together the base frame for the flooring. All right, guys, welcome back to the homestead and welcome back to the tool shed build. Today, or this evening, I'm going to try and get the entire subfloor frame built out and put over there on top of my 4x4 skids. I'm going to try to get the basic frame and all the floor joists in between there, and then I'll probably do some blocking in between the 2x4s just to give it some extra rigidity and some extra strength. So what I've done here is I have taken, because the shed is 8x12, I've taken a full 8-foot 2x4 and then taken one and cut it in half for the 4 feet on each side to make a total of 12 feet. And then what I've done is I've actually gone and put a mark on the side 2x4s there at 16 inches center for where I'm going to put all my 2x4s in between. Now I started 3/4 from the edge there because that's where the first 2x4 is going to be. Now, in order to keep it at 8 feet, what I have to do is I'm going to have to trim off some of these 2x4s here, and I'm going to have to trim off the length of the 2 edge pieces, the 2 2x4s that run along the edge there, so that it will stay at 8 feet. So that way I don't have anything extra hanging off the sides when I go to build the walls for the shed. So I'm going to go ahead and finish making my marks here, and then I'll go ahead and get started with cutting down all the 2x4s, and I believe they're down to about 93 inches because each 2x4 is 1.5 inches on the sides. So that equals 3 inches off of 96, which is 8 feet, so I get 93. So I've got 10 2x4s that I've got to cut down to 93, and then I'll be able to start attaching that together, and shouldn't be too long before I have this frame put together. All right, I'm going to start laying out the boards here, and we'll start putting that frame together. All right, well that takes care of the basic frame there. Now all we got to do is just make sure it's squared, and then I can start putting in blocking. All right. You won't be able to hear us.
Centered.
All right, 173. And 173.
Good job, babe.
This one doesn't retract very well.
All right.
Okay.
I have to go go back in.
All right, so we got it square.
Yep.
That's what we needed.
Yep.
All right, so I can put some blocking in there and then we'll be able to take it over there, but that could be for tomorrow.
Yeah. I've got to run in. I got dinner.
All right, well, we will pick this back up tomorrow. All right, guys, welcome back to the build here. It is the next day. We're having a little bit of rain out here, so trying to get this knocked out, but as you can see, I've already started blocking up in between the different sections of 2x4s there, so the goal is to finish that blocking and then we'll get it moved over into position where the skids are. So go ahead and get started. Can't forget the almighty pencil. of my blocking is complete for the subfloor there, and it's ready to go out onto the skids. But we got us an alternating 2-1, 2-1 pattern. This is 8 feet wide, and so all the ones that have 2 blocks in between, those are 2 feet in from each side, and then the ones that only have 1 just have, that's at 4 feet right down the middle. So when we go put it over there, there's actually going to be 3 skids underneath to support the subfloor there, and then we'll be able to build on top of that. So blocking's done, we're ready to move.